Hi there, my name is Anne-Louise Wells and I'm with Lark Tweed Creative. Today I'm going to show you how to place a video in your header for your website versus having an image. I actually had a client reach out to me asking me how to do this, and I thought what a great topic to share on this channel for anybody who's learning how to use Kajabi. This is a great way to make your website stand out, and it's something you can definitely do. This client was actually asking specifically for my templates, and you can do this to any of my templates. Actually, you can do this to pretty much any Kajabi product, but I don't want to speak to other creators just because I don't know if they've put in any custom code in their sites. But in generally speaking, yes, you can. But this is how you would do it, and I'm going to use this one of my website templates as an example. This is a more complex template that I have, and you could still do it with this. So first of all, let's say you purchase a template from me. You would get all of your images, all the images that are included in that website, you would get links to Canva so that you can change them out, you can edit them, but still have them at the right size when you go to upload them back to Kajabi. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into one of the image files, and I've already kind of prepped everything. So this is when you open the image file in Canva from purchasing one of my templates, this is what it's going to look like. So you've got the style guide at the top here, and then you've got your images, and everything is labeled. So you know exactly what image goes where. And so I created two just because Arwin Sacred Geometry, this one's a little more complex, but you'll see it's just as easy as a simple image, but I'll show you both. So the way that Arwin is set up, it has a lot of different images that are used as layers. So if you try to put a video within this box, it would still have another layer that you would see behind it. And now I want to replace the layer that includes the girl so that I'm adding something new in there. So let's say you have a yoga video. And I've already selected some videos to use. So if you move this down, you'll see, oh, it's the girl. The girl is in the background. So I want to replace that video. So I'm going to just move this down, and I'm going to grab this video. I think it's perfect for what I want to showcase, and it'll look really good. And what you want to do when you're choosing a video, you want to make sure that if your navigation at the top is going to still be clear and easy to see, you want to make sure that you have like that lightness and that space at the top. So this video does that really well. And as you can see, the video starts playing right away. So it's that simple. That video is already in there. And then if you wanted it to add just as a simple image, you would just drag and drop it here. So that's great. Now we have both. So I'm going to download each of these, but I'm going to start with this one. And so once I've completed the download, because this might take a little bit of time, I'll come back and I'll show you how to upload it to Kajabi. Before I do that though, just want to make sure I show you how to download this. So how do you make sure that it's a video? You want to download it as an MP4, and you want to make sure, because right now this is a file with a lot of different pages, you want to make sure that you're selecting only the page that you want. You're going to have to download each of these videos separately if you had two. So I'm just going to select this one for now, and I'm going to download this, and once it is complete, I will be right back and we'll jump into Kajabi. Okay, so I've downloaded both of the videos, and now I'm going to show you, we're in Kajabi now, and I'm going to show you how to now switch the image out to put in a video in your header. Before I do this, I wanted to mention that you can put videos pretty much anywhere on your page. Like even you could replace this image for a video. It would be a different process, as this image is actually located in the background, whereas this is located on top. So if I click on it, it's actually an image widget that's been added. So you can see that here, it's these two images that are here. So to switch this out to be a video, you would actually choose, well, there's multi-video, it's a video embed. This is what you would either choose, video or video embed. Those would be your two options here, and then you would remove the image, or you could hide it just in case you want to see what it looks like before you actually make the switch. But in this video, I really want to show, because it's such a big feature, it's a popular kind of a trend, it's been a trend for a couple years, but people wanting a video as like the first thing that you see when you come onto somebody's website. And so to switch this image out for a video, what you're going to do is you're going to just click on this background here. And like I said, this image lives in the background, so that's where you're going to find this one. And so as you can see here, the image that's there is sitting right over here, but we want a video. So we're going to switch this up to video, and then we're going to upload the video that we want to use in this hero image. And so I'm going to select the one that's for Arwen, and then I'll show you the other one on a different website, just to give you two different options. Okay, and now this is going to upload. So obviously, because these are videos, it's going to take a little bit longer than if you're uploading an image. So you just have to wait. It doesn't take that long typically, but you can see here it's queuing for processing. Now, these are larger files, which will also affect the load time of your website. So it is something that you definitely have to consider if you're deciding, I want a website in my hero image or in my header. Now, you'll notice the video is here, but for some reason it's not showing up here. All you got to do is click save, and then it'll show it. And ta-da! And your text is still super legible. You can see the symbol here is actually kind of aligning with her, which is really cool. You can still see the navigation fairly well. You could adjust the color if you want it to be a little bit more legible. But basically this is how you do it with this template. So you can keep the look and feel of this template really easily and replace just one of the images with a video, and it still has the same look and feel, which is wonderful. And then if you wanted to switch up on a different template where it's really just a more simple template, this is how you would do it with, this is Bronwyn. This is another one of my templates. So again, the image is very similar. The image is living in the background, and you would switch this up to be a video, and then you would upload the new video here. And let's select this one. Now again, it's going to take a few seconds here just to fully upload and set up. As you can see here, actually the size of the video is quite large, 26 megabytes. So if you can find a way to kind of reduce it before you download it from Canva, although we're kind of limited in how much, if you reduce it too much, it might get pixelated. So I would just be careful. But yeah, it does affect the load time of your site. So maybe having a video here and there within your website is okay, but on every page can be a lot for your to load, which if someone has fast internet, they won't notice it. But if someone has slower internet, they might leave your page if it takes too long to load. So I'm going to save it here, and then the video is going to show up. And there we go. Now, as you can see in this one, it's actually really hard to read. So there's a couple things you can do. We could add a bit of an overlay on the background. I don't know if actually, I've never tried this. We're going to see if it's going to work. It does. So I put white. This little box here is your opacity. I could put that to maybe 20% to see if the text appears better. We'll save it and let's see how that goes. You can definitely see it better. So I would just keep adjusting it. So probably 40 would be the perfect amount for your text to still be legible over top of the video. And this is kind of nice because the video has like a lighter, brighter feel. You could also put an overlay behind the text box, but it really will change the look and feel of your site if you decide to do that. You can change this text black, the text that's in the middle there, to make it more legible. And you can even increase that white from 40 to 60. So there's a lot of different options, but you do want things to be legible. So I would play around with that. So that would be the one thing that you have to consider if you're putting a video in your header is like, so now the video is looking kind of washed out. So I would say that that's too much. 40 was probably perfect. And then we probably just need to change this text here. We could change it to be like a darker color. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, so even to black would probably be more legible. I wonder if we were to put all of the text to white, because this is appearing really nicely. If we had it all white, let's see how that looks. Actually, I find that looks really good and it's pretty legible. But again, you want to play around with it until you're really happy with it and it's exactly how you want it to be. And but yeah, this is how you add a video. If you have any questions, please jump into the comments and post your questions. I would love to hear what you think, or if you had any struggles in creating this. And yeah, I'm more than happy to answer your questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day.